Hello guys and dolls, and welcome back to Beauty Inside a Box. Today I have another episode of doll news. First things first, let me just say that I haven't been able to post as many videos recently because we've been having our windows replaced in my house, and I'm gonna have to move. There we go, that works. We've been having our windows replaced in my house, and so I haven't been able to go into my room, and it's just all been a bit of a mess, so it's been really hard to film. And my windows actually still aren't done. I don't have any curtains up, and that's why I'm being blinded by the sunlight at the moment. But anyway, yeah, enough excuses. Today I'm going to be doing the third episode of doll news. There's been lots of really exciting doll news recently. Before I go any further, I just want to say I get my images and my stories for doll news from loads of different sources, but the majority of them and the majority of the images definitely come from this lovely Instagrammer. Please go and check her out. Her page is awesome. So I just want to say thank you, and let's get on with the video. So first of all, Mattel has released this image showing us that Mattel is going to introduce even more diverse characters and dolls into the Barbie Fashionista line. Again, exploring even more diversity. Obviously, there is a Barbie doll in a wheelchair, which is absolutely brilliant. Barbie has made dolls in wheelchairs before. Barbie used to have a friend called Becky who was always in a wheelchair. And I actually personally prefer Becky. I think Becky should have been the one in the wheelchair and not Barbie, because, you know, Becky was actually needed a wheelchair all the time. I kind of think that the character in the Barbie world that is in a wheelchair should be their own character, and they should always be in a wheelchair, instead of just popping Barbie into a wheelchair once. You know what I mean? This is just me being really pernickety. The majority of Barbies that come out at the moment don't bend at the knees, so most of the Barbies that come out at the moment won't even be able to sit in the wheelchair. The doll in the wheelchair is a very exciting step forwards, and it's always so important for kids and whoever collects Barbies to be able to identify in these dolls and see themselves within them. And so a Barbie in a wheelchair is so important. They are also bringing out the first ever Barbie to have a prosthetic limb, which I think is really, really exciting. It's the one in the middle with the frills here. She's got a prosthetic leg. Mattel actually worked really closely with kids who have prosthetic limbs to find out what they would want to see in this doll. One of the things they said was they wanted the limb to be removable. So that is something that the doll can do. You can actually remove the prosthetic limb. I think that's really nice. I think it's really nice that they did their research. I'm glad they didn't just include a doll with a prosthetic limb to get some clout. They actually wanted to make sure that it represented properly what people wanted to see in this character. So I'm really glad they did that properly. Other things they're doing to make sure that the Fashionista line is diverse is adding in a doll with a smaller bust. I think that's quite interesting, and a doll with a less defined waist. Again, I think, you know, just making these dolls as eclectic and different and, you know, more representative of the society we live in. People do come in all different shapes and sizes, and I think it's really exciting that the Fashionista line is representing that now more than ever. And the other thing they are doing are they are going to add in more different grades of hair, more different hair textures. There's going to be a doll with braids, which I'm really excited for, and I will definitely be buying her. Like I said before, it's really important for kids to be able to identify with these dolls. So I'm really excited that the Fashionistas are bringing out a whole different array of dolls. I think that's great. The only thing I need from you now, Barbie, is a bend in the knees. Okay, so our next piece of news, to celebrate Sleeping Beauty's 60th anniversary, the Disney Store have released 2 new limited edition dolls. Well, 1 doll set and 1 doll, which I'm really excited for. I don't think I'm gonna buy them because they're very expensive, but I am really excited for them, and they're really beautiful. One is this Sleeping Beauty and Prince Philip gift set. Obviously she's in a wedding dress, her wedding dress, and he's in this really cool kind of silvery outfit, his wedding day outfit. I think these dolls look absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing really I can say about the Disney collector dolls except for they are always absolute top quality, beautiful, beautiful dolls. So yeah, I'm just really excited for these. The other doll they are bringing out to celebrate the 60th is this beautiful, beautiful Aurora doll where she's kind of in her peasant outfit from the scene where she's going through the forest. she first meets Prince Philip. I think this doll looks really beautiful, really gorgeous, so much detail. I think I prefer the one in the wedding dress a little bit more, but this one is still absolutely gorgeous. Talking about Sleeping Beauty's 60th anniversary, it is also The Little Mermaid's 30th anniversary this year, so fingers crossed that we get some awesome limited edition Ariel dolls. I personally want another one of her with her tail, because I didn't like the original one with the petals for scales. I thought that was weird. So I really hope for that. Or I thought another cool outfit they could do was, you know, the outfit she appears out of the sea in right at the very end of the film. It's like shimmery blue, silver, really cool. If they made a doll of her in that outfit, I would be very happy. I would definitely buy that doll. They should also make a doll set of Ariel and all her sisters. I think that would be really cool. Okay, heading back to Barbie for a moment. Barbie have released images of a new National Geographic line they are going to be bringing out, which I think is a brilliant idea. Barbie's had loads of careers, but there are actually loads and loads of different jobs when it comes to nature and wildlife conservation and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool that they're gonna make dolls for this. So yeah, I'm really excited for this line. I definitely think I'm gonna get that Barbie with the telescope. I think that's quite a cool idea. She's kind of obviously a bit of an astrologist? Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so next on the doll news agenda, we are going to be talking about these new images, which we have of the Toy Story 4 Barbie doll. So she's obviously in her great shape Barbie outfit, which I think is really cool. I have the Barbie doll from the third movie, which came out quite a while ago now, probably nearly 10 years, and she's a great doll. I think this looks like a really great doll. I love the fact that her hair is slightly longer than the one I own. Barbie needs to have long hair. And another really great thing about this doll is she has her original 1980s face mold, which I think is really cool and really cute. And I honestly think they should just use this face mold forever. I love her little fringe, I love her articulation. Mattel, this is the kind of articulation I want from all your dolls. It even looks like, in some of these images, that she might have articulation in the knees as well, which is gold star for you, Mattel, gold star for you. All your dolls need to look like this. Saying that, because she's got a bend in the knees, that probably means that this doll's gonna cost like £45 or something ridiculous. But, you know, still a good step forwards, and I hope this doll sells really well and gives Mattel the hint that they need to start making more articulation. Sorry, that's become kind of a theme of this episode. I'm just really annoyed at the terrible articulation Mattel has. Okay, so in more Mattel doll news, we also got this little snippet. I'm not really sure what it is, but basically it says that we are probably going to get Harry Potter Yule Ball dolls, which I think is really cool. I'm really excited. So Hermione in her Yule Ball dress, Harry and Ron, and Cho Chang, which would be really cool. So I'm really excited about that. I will definitely be buying those dolls. Alongside that, we also got Quidditch dolls of Harry and Draco. I want to try and buy these dolls as well. I'm really into Harry Potter, so definitely want to get these dolls. Okay, this is going to be a really quick story. We also got this image from the Disney store of the new Captain Marvel doll. She looks like she's going to be just as detailed as the Shiri doll we got last year. I think she's really cool. I really like the fact that they're branching out into more boy-centric properties to make dolls for. I think that's really cool. Okay, and our last story for today's episode of Doll News, I'm going to be talking about the RuPaul Doll by Integrity Toys. Obviously, Integrity Toys have made quite a few RuPaul dolls at this time. I'm really annoyed that I can't seem to be able to find anywhere to buy these in the UK, because I really would like to buy one of the RuPaul dolls. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. And I think this doll is really, really gorgeous, really well made. I love that they've put her in a gold dress this time, as opposed to her pink dress that they put her in last time. You know, you really can't fault Integrity Toys for their dolls. You just can't fault them. They're absolutely gorgeous dolls. And I really think that dolls should be a new avenue that RuPaul and RuPaul's Drag Race go down. They should start making dolls of the drag queens, because there's a lot of crossover between the drag race community and the doll collecting community, because I mean, I've always looked at dolls, for me, as an expression of femininity and stuff like that, just as drag probably is for a lot of people. Obviously drag and collecting dolls are not similar, but I think there is a bit of an overlap. I think there is a bit of a crossover. And for me, dolls is how I express femininity and feminine fashion and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think it would be interesting for them to make dolls of their queens. And funnily enough, having said that, Manila is planning on bringing out her own doll line, including the spaghetti dress, which I think is really cool, and I'm definitely also gonna try and find a way to buy this because I love Manila. And hopefully if this doll does well, more drag queens will venture into the doll community. I know that Pearl has also made her own line of customizable dolls. Yeah, I think that's a really cool endeavor. Okay, doll fans, so that is the end of my third episode of Doll News. Please let me know what you think of the stories I've discussed in the comments below. Please also don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I just want to say thank you to all the people who commented on my last video. I am still planning on making a sort of Q&A video. Thanks so much for watching. All your support means so much to me. Thank you doll fans. Also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you doll fans, bye!